Have you ever thought how things fly? From delicate paper planes to towering airships. The trick is simply being lighter than air, just like the helium-filled balloons that refuse to stay grounded at a kid's party. Then we have the not-so-light objects, like airplanes and rockets. They defy gravity with a cocktail of aerodynamics and brute force. Not to be outdone, birds flaunt their wings and high-energy diets, effortlessly soaring through the skies while the rest of us are stuck in traffic. The golden rule for flying is either to be as light as a feather or be armed with some fancy gadgetry that gives you wings. But hold on to your seats because the latest research reveals a surprise contender in the flying arena. Hippopotamuses. Yes, those massive river horses. Forget the usual suspects like snakes, rabbits, or hamsters. Apparently, even these hefty creatures can take flight. When you think of a hippopotamus, the first image that comes to mind is a giant beast weighing as much as a small car. How could something so heavy ever hope to leave the ground? It sounds like a fever dream, but British scientists are here to back this seemingly ludicrous claim. What kind of motivation, or dare we say delusion, would it take to make a hippo fly? Strap in, because we're about to find out. The scientists discovered that these plant-loving behemoths actually get all 4 feet off the ground, albeit briefly, when they reach their top speed. After endless hours of scrutinizing footage of these creatures, the researchers had their eureka moment. If this claim didn't come from a reputable scientist, one might think they'd lost their marbles. The footage showed that hippos manage to get airborne about 15% of the time, but only when they are running full tilt, or should we say flying. This incredible feat usually happens during high-stakes chases, where they are either escaping danger or asserting dominance over a rival hippo. The researchers also noted that hippos have a peculiar way of moving. Unlike other large mammals, these hefty creatures usually trot no matter the speed. They can actually become airborne in a hurry. Picture a 2-ton animal moving diagonally opposite legs in a perfect sync. It's practically a dance. This revelation places hippos somewhere between elephants and rhinos on the athletic spectrum. They've carved out their own niche. When it's time to hustle, they switch to their internal sports mode, putting those massive bodies into motion with surprising agility. Of course, studying these nocturnal and aquatic giants isn't exactly a walk in the park. Scientists faced plenty of challenges, from the hippo's elusive nature to not-so-friendly dispositions. These animals are most active at night and prefer lounging in water, making them both hard to observe and tad dangerous to observe. So next time you're watching a nature documentary and see a hippo galloping across the screen, remember, they are not just running, they might actually be flying. Who would have thought that these heavyweight champions could have a touch of grace? It just goes to show, in the world of animals, there's always room for a little surprise. And maybe, just maybe, hippos will be the next big thing in aviation.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.